Skill-based matchmaking has become quite a hot topic in terms of first-person shooter games, and rightfully so. In my opinion, skill-based matchmaking being dialed up as hard as it has been in recent years has resulted in drastically less fun when playing these games. It basically predetermines what matches you will and won't win, for the most part. Obviously, there are times when you kind of break the algorithm, for example, and let's just make no mistake about this. It also goes out of its way to reward subpar players by keeping them engaged with the game, and which, of course, will then hopefully, in the minds of these companies, lead them to go and buy more cosmetics, more microtransactions. Because let's be clear, that's what this is all about at the end of the day. It's about selling you those skins, baby. So of course you can imagine that skill-based matchmaking manages to appeal to game journalists, because let's face it, most of them don't really play video games anyway. And what we have here is a mainstream media article talking about the pros of skill-based matchmaking while failing to detail the extreme and majority negatives about skill-based matchmaking. One of the key things that they don't talk about in this is how skill-based matchmaking actually provides a worse experience for more casual and players that just aren't genuinely good at the game or gaming in general. But before we go on, if these types of discussions are things you do enjoy, we do a gaming podcast that covers the news in the gaming world and the streaming world over on my gaming channel. We've been doing it about 5 times a week, so be sure to check that out. I will leave a link to my gaming channel in the pinned comment, and it is in the description. This right here is the definition of modern gaming journalism, okay? Retardation. Wanting an even playing field in your online lobbies is not a skill issue. Opinion. It's pretty simple. Skill-based matchmaking improves first-person shooters for most players. That is not true.
Not at all. That is completely fucked. I mean, it's kind of messing up Apex Legends rank system right now, because the game doesn't even put you as the rank that you're actually with, because you'll get 11 kills, so it'll put you with platinum players, even though you're like silver, right? Because you're getting that amount of kills in those lobbies. So they, instead of giving you the rank that you deserve, they put you, and so you can't rank up because you're versing too hard people. It's so shit and fun.
Yeah. So this is the problem.
It ruined casual gaming completely. Like it killed it completely. The main complaint about like MW3 right now is that casual gaming for it is just dead. Apparently skilled the fucking skilled matchmaking is the worst COD it's ever been in COD. People have one good match and then the next 10 matches is just hell for them because they had one good fucking
player
match.
gets scum.
Yeah, it's so stupid.
So yeah, it's completely busted. So the problem with SBMM is, like, people have said, like, oh, isn't it good to play against players of your own skill level so you actually get good and challenges and stuff? It's like, no, it's not just about fucking crushing people who are not good, because that feels good, and you do actually learn a little bit and improve when you've got players who are way worse than you. You figure out like how to maneuver around the map way better when you're like leagues above them. But at the same time, when you come across players that are fucking just like amazing, they'll crush you, and then you learn from that experience.
Yep.
Whereas if you just stay with your skill-based matchmaking, you plateau.
Yep.
You never improve.
You never learn. And
learn.
the matches are so like shit and just sweaty all the time. You'll have like 10 matches where you only just win or lose by 1 kill or something, and the whole time you're just not having fun at all. Like, I would rather like have a couple of good matches and then be put with 10 times better players, right? A Prestige 10 motherfucker, and you're like, oh, dude, I'm about to get wrecked, right? You know what I mean? Like, at least you know, but now it's just one good match, and then the next 10 matches, you're going to have an awful time. It's just shit.
And it's just the same. It's just the same. The only way you fucking survive is by doing the same strategy that you know kind of works.
And you've got to use the best guns. If you're not using the meta guns, then you're fucked. So it makes you have to use the best guns, the best attachments. So it makes like camo grinding 10 times worse. It just makes everything so much worse. Leveling
or even
up,
just using the fun class, stuff like that. You go, I'm gonna do something different.
I'm gonna do pistols only this round. Oh, can't, because I'm about to get fucking ass raped by fucking little Timmy, who fucking skipped school to play COD today. Little bitch. And that's another thing I fucking hate when people say, oh, but it's cool and fun to have the skilled matchmaking. No, cunt. If I wanted to sweat my dick off, I'd be playing ranked.
My biggest problem with skill-based matchmaking is to even have fun, you have to be sweating your fucking ball sack off. Otherwise, you're just going to get stomped. And like Mozza said, if you want to get sweaty, we all like to do that from time to time. You go to the ranked mode, you play the ranked mode. And this isn't just a COD thing. This is like for any shooter game, really. Doesn't even have to be a shooter game. Anything that has skill-based matchmaking is a detriment to that game itself, man. It destroys casual gaming. Now, this is why games like XDefiant, for example, are using the fact that they don't have heavy skill-based matchmaking as a selling point. Now, to a certain extent, the glory days, like your Black Ops 2, your Halo 3s and all that, to a certain extent, they did have skill-based matchmaking, but it wasn't dialed all the way up to a fucking million, okay? It was more so, let's find the first game we can with a decent connection and quickly somehow balance the teams. Whereas this is like an algorithm, man. There was a video last year for Modern Warfare 2, the 5th game, the one that came out last year, where this dude, he figured it out. And he had a pretty good success rate of telling you which games he will win and lose before the game even fucking starts. Hypothetically, he would say, I'm going to win this one. I'm going to win the next one. I might win the next one, but then I'm going to lose the next 4. And he'll show you the games and that's what fucking happens. When it becomes skill-based matchmaking, it is no longer a skill issue because it is predetermined. So chances are, if you keep up with online chatter, well, that's why you're here, because we do that for you, boys and girls. Surrounding popular first-person shooters, you're already well-versed in the seemingly endless squabble about skill-based matchmaking. An algorithm that groups players of similar level together for a more balanced matches and a game delivering a fairer experience for everyone shouldn't be a controversial topic. Agreed, because that's not what it is. Yes, this is easily one feature that big content creators and angry forum users seem to complain about the most. You don't have to be a big content creator to have a problem with skill-based matchmaking, man.
Dude.
You get home from work and you just want to chill out and you go, I'm getting my shit pushed in. This isn't fun.
It's always that one fucking sweaty fuckhead that loves it, and that's it. It's only one sweaty fuckhead. Everyone is shitting on it. Everyone's always complaining about skilled matchmaking. It's always very I've only ever seen one person out of groups of people, and it's just shut up. Everyone's complaining about it. It's so stupid.
I do also see the other side of that, Mozza, is people that are extremely casual. They'll play for an hour every fucking week. And in that situation, yeah, of course you're going to get fucking bodied.
Because you're not playing, right? You're not.
If you don't have time to play, you don't care to play that much, whatever. But yeah, of course you're going to get fucking destroyed, man. You do anything for 1 hour a week, and then go to do it with people that do it fucking 5 hours a day. What do you think's got to happen? So this journalist, scumbag, whatever the fuck they are, activist, I've put in over 300 hours into Modern Warfare 2, and I think it's time to stop moaning about skill-based matchmaking because it's a skill issue.
Fuck up.
Yeah,
Fuck up.
Fuck up. To those of you outside the FPS bubble, it might seem like a strange thing to be upset about, especially when you consider that skill-based matchmaking is an excellent idea on paper. Getting home late from a long... You know what? I'm going to say something controversial. I prefer connection-based. Getting home late from a long day at work, the last thing you want to do is sit down for a relaxing round of COD only to be dropped into an unrelenting meat grinder of lobby where you're repeatedly eviscerated by the same one or two sweaty teens hopped up on Monster Energy. Well, now, here's the thing, though. Without skill-based matchmaking, you might not bump into that because it was connection-based, all right?
Yep.
So there's listen, it should connect you to the best game connection-wise that it can find, okay? And if that just happens to be Scump and Optic and they're all just playing on the fucking social playlist for a lull, too fucking bad. But you have just as much chance as running into a 4-year-old that's struggling to hold the controller. That with skill-based matchmaking,
you are always bursting
determined.
Yeah, you're always bursting the kid cracked up on fucking Monster. That's the thing. It's so stupid. This guy doesn't even know what he's saying.
He doesn't, man. Listen, there's a quote here. If you want to support your local football team only to see them battered in a 40-0 loss against, Real Madrid, you would probably have some choice words to say about the fairness of the match.
If my team's getting fucking whooped, it means they're dog shit.
Well, the thing is, the football team right there is going against a competitive team. It's not a casual friendly. Fuck me, dude.
And and it's not like okay, unless it's the finals, right? You're not like it's kind of it's not predetermined usually. It's just like the next team next week, right? Next team, like you know what I mean? Like week by week, you're versing a different team. So what? Yeah,
so skill-based, exactly. Skill-based matchmaking would be like if like some really low league team
always had the versus top guy.
Yeah, wins like 2 games in their like league, and then has to go up against Real Madrid for the next 4 games. It's like it's just.
I want you to think of it this way, Nazma. Let's just say you're an amateur boxer, okay? You win your first fight, and you win very, very, very aggressively, and they're like, "Fuck, you're really good. You're going up against Mike Tyson."
Yeah. It's
Floyd Mayweather.
Fuck me, man.
Stupid.
It's stupid. It's dumb. Skill-based matchmaking ruins it for everyone.
Dude, everything that they've said goes against what they're actually arguing about. Like, what the fuck?
So 2 things about this Dashiell Wood. Is that it? Dashiell Wood? Right. First thing is kind of the post-physique, post-gameplay meme. And the second thing is one of the things he said was pure fucking cringe. I don't think he's a gamer at all. If we scroll down a little bit, it was where just after he said 300 hours in Call of Duty, just underneath this highlight reel. Or SBMM for us FPS heads. I'm a gamer, guys. What's up, fellow gamers? Fucking cringe, bro.
Cringe as fuck. Now, people are going to say, so if it's a problem for everyone, why do they put it in the games? Quite simply, because this equates to more microtransactions. This keeps you playing longer. They figured it out, man. They're fucking smart. We can sit here and say they make all these dumb decisions, but when it comes to making money, they've got it fucking figured out, right? Yeah. This means you will eventually win. And when you win, you're going to feel good, all right? And then when you feel good, you're going to want to spend a bit of money, aren't you? Because of skill-based matchmaking, at some stage, you will win. Because it's going to keep everyone around that roughly that 1.0 KD, okay? So you could be the best player in the world, and eventually you're going to play up against other best players, and you will inevitably lose some of those, so it's going to knock you down to the fucking 4-year-old that can't hold the controller properly, okay? Whereas this means like the whole like pub stomping thing, it's not really a thing anymore. Like you just boot up a game, first game it throws you in, you go, these fucking players are shit. And then because of skill-based matchmaking, it's like, we're going to put you up against scum.
Yeah, your next match is fucked.
Well, Moza said it. It forces you to use the meta weapons. And from my understanding, the meta weapons are always like DLC, like the DLC Battle Pass ones.
Yep. So you have to beat the Battle Pass, so then you have to grind and to even just get them, and it's fucked. It's so content.
Oh my gosh, I got 100 V-Bucks, but I want this skin. It's 1,200 V-Bucks? What do I do? Oh, I know. Let me call my mom. Hey Mom, I need your credit card. Yeah, I need some V-Bucks. You gotta get home now. The shop's gonna close. Get home right now.